You know, the more I think about it, the more I realize I don't like Anna. Anna and Bryce are like, it's so weird. They're in such weird positions. Ugh. Oh, frick, I forgot something. I forgot to open this one. Jesus. I used the term grazie, right? Yeah, that's the term I used. Okay. Man, this is such a like this feels like a revelation that I know needs to be like the big revelation at the end. But is this really the time? Like some characters like kind of point out, why are we having this discussion right freaking now? Lorm, thank you for saying that. But yes, this wouldn't this be like more fitting if it was like after the fact that it's like, okay, yay, and then it's like Anna's like, okay, I want my grace. I want my pardon. And they make a big deal out of it. Oh shit, I don't know how that works. I changed it a bit. You mean you lied to court? Because I don't know if under oath's a thing here. I don't know, man. I wonder if they ask you ahead of time, like, do you believe in God or do you swear on God's? Like, how do you want us to do it? You just say on the law or something? Like, I imagine that the whole oath thing is kind of stupid. Because either someone's going to lie or they're not going to. The fact that they're putting their hand on a fucking little book's not going to change that. I don't know. It just feels like a weird thing that just kind of makes sense in a more religious society, which I guess America is. So what do we do here? Do we take oaths? Oh man, this is so harsh. Like, this is such a like. I like how the player character doesn't talk. Why don't you say like, can we just save this for later? Like, can we just we'll just say that? God damn it! Like, this is tearing the plan apart. And the player character's like, I'm just gonna stand here. I'm okay with this. Like, a lot of characters just fade into the background here, and it just doesn't work. I'm changing it a bit up. It's like, it's not just, I'm doing this to help, not just because it looks nice on my resume. Just give it a bit of a, like, I'm doing this to be nice. Because your own gain just, this sounds weird! Like, what do you gain out of helping an orphanage? I don't know how to spell middle. I've not used that word in forever. Medallia. Hey, I got a good. I'm changing it a slight bit. If you lie to the judge in the court, then I have to report that. Just giving a little bit more of a, like, I have to. Like, I have to. Because something I can't just forget. Sounds like Bryce is really okay with this. This is... I changed this a bit because I feel like this sentence was clumsy. Why don't you just say, we're for help in this arrest? Because that's what you're doing, is you're arresting someone. Why make this... Like, this is one of those lines that doesn't work for one reason, and that's... Context is important. You're already aware of this context at this time. Why do you need to elaborate on it again? Why does it, like... I changed this line because I feel that Anna would be a little bit more like, if I go, you have to do it without the taser. Because Anna knows that that's how you get him. Because that's the important part. Like, I'll take White Shocker with me. It sounds like something like... It sounds a bit less threatening. Like, you have to do without it. Like, I'm here. I don't know, it just sounds more direct. It sounds more blunt, like Anna would be. The original line works fine. I'm not saying it's a bad line. I'm just saying... You could tweak it a bit and make it a bit more sharp. Like, a bit more, I got this. This is such a good question. Why do we let her go? Why don't we just say we let her go and then, nope, fuck you, Anna. Because Anna's a bitch. And she's probably not going to contribute that much. Like, she has a lot of catching up to do. And humanity is already, like, way ahead of her. Although I imagine that she'd probably do fine. She's kind of unique in that way. But do you want her? Because she's the kind of person who would invent a nuclear bomb and then use it against people. Why is it Dean... Like, I understand that Dean finds her a bitch, but this just feels, like, so confrontational for someone who otherwise is kind of, like... I don't know, there's not enough scenes that make a Dean, like, an ideologist like this. I guess she does get, like, front with the player, but even then... She realized the truth in the end. How? This is such an assumption. What if she did something extremely generic that you could totally just do again? What is this infraction you're talking about? Lying to the court is not a minor infraction. Lying to the court calls into question an entire investigation in a series of, like... I guess if you're not gonna take, like, the... You're never gonna take the fucking defendant's case, you know? Because the defendant's gonna lie for himself. But still! Oh, I see what it means. Okay, I see what he's going for. He's like, okay, even if that's the case, you can still just walk away. I read this whole line all wrong. And that made me just screw up. Ugh. Oh, I know what this... Okay, so this is like you're blackmailing her. Like, it's something we know about her, and as a way of making sure she never does it again because we'll use it against her immediately. Okay, that's what the line's referring to. I need to change this line a bit to make it a bit more clear as what they're doing. It's a very simple change. At least we'll have a trump card, an ace up our sleeve to make sure she never does it again. Because this just sounds a bit, and how we can be sure... It just sounds a bit funky. I would say if she tells us what really happened, that's something we'll always know about her, and something we can use against her to make sure it never happens again. She never does it again, you know? Why not? Doesn't she say, and you're gonna result to blackmail too? Because she's been blackmailed by Damien for years! I'm gonna include that line. Blackmail again? Does it never stop? Just feels a bit more like a line she'd say. Wait, why doesn't the PC get... Where's the player character in all this? Why are we out of the fucking frame the whole goddamn time? I got a title. That's nice. Next time, sad. Bleh.